everyone, I'm Whitney Kibido, Louisiana State Vice President from Acadia Parish.
And I'm Zach Cryer, the Louisiana 4-H State President from Bossier Parish. Thank you for joining us for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, the only TV show bringing Louisiana farmers and consumers together every week. We're taking over TWILA this week to celebrate National 4-H Week.
This week, 4-H members across our state and nation are participating in leadership, service, and project activities to bring a greater awareness of 4-H. On this episode of TWILA, we are going to share some of the wonderful opportunities that are the reason we love 4-H. 4-H has been a part of Louisiana for over 100 years, providing opportunities for youth across our state.
We begin our show at one of our favorite spots, Campground Walker. A few of our Central Region representatives take us to camp to show us why they love camp experiences that 4-H offers.
Adventure, friendship, exploration, independence. Each year, thousands of 4-Hers from across the state come to camp as 4-Hers, counselors, and volunteers. Louisiana 4-H camping opportunities have something for every interest.
4-H camp is special because it's one of the first times that you'll venture away from your house. This is the first steps into learning who you are and becoming a future leader.
4-H summer camp welcomes 4th through 6th graders for a week filled with fun, interactive, educational opportunities and tracks related to 4-H projects. Campers also get to explore recreation activities like swimming, canoeing, paddleboarding, archery, arts, and crafts. Lost Camp, Louisiana Outdoor Science and Technology Camp, brings 7th and 8th graders together from all 64 parishes back to Campground Walker to explore science. From the kitchen to the grill and onto the wetlands, our drones buzz across camp trying it all. Challenge Camp is hosted regionally, inviting 7th and 8th grade students to focus on team building, overcoming obstacles, solving conflict, and forging new friendships.
I like being a counselor because I get to look back on all my old memories of being a camper while helping the younger ones too.
4-H camp brings 4-Hers of every age together for memories that will last a lifetime.
Parishes offer a variety of local camps, and there are camps that focus on specific project areas. To learn more, contact your local 4-H office or simply visit our website at twilatv.org. 4-H provides an opportunity for youth to develop leadership skills and learn about projects such as science, engineering and technology, livestock, citizenship, wetlands, fashion, leadership, and shooting sports.
Our Northwest Region representatives, Ava and Georgia, show us the events our ambassadors and leadership boards are involved in across the state.
Leadership boards focus on providing opportunities for youth to learn more about project areas.
The Citizenship Board takes the lead to coordinate our statewide 4-H service learning project. Kaylee Musgrove found her spark through the Citizenship Board.
I joined the board because I wanted to get more involved in my community. As a military kid and being from out of state, I don't always have the close connection to my community that other kids do. The Citizenship Board gave me that. I've learned so much about my community in Louisiana in the last 2 years and ways to help.
In the spring, our executive board conducts a junior leadership conference for over 200 teens and helps plan our 4-H University event.
The STEM Board developed activities on circus and rockets for youth of military families. And the Fashion Board hosts a statewide camp where younger members learn to sew. They also present the fashion show during 4-H University.
Shooting sports ambassadors are busy hosting a shooting sports camp, regional and state matches, and of course helping members win a national shooting sports title.
Through 4-H, one of my favorite memories is shooting sports camp. Getting to get together, not only to learn more through shooting sports and how to better my skills, but also how to teach others and be more confident around other people.
4-H provides an opportunity to become an advocate for projects in livestock and wetland areas. Ambassador programs allow participants to gain a more in-depth understanding of their areas while also working with industry experts. Much of the focus of 4-H is centered around agriculture. Regional Ag Ambassadors are a place for teens to learn more about the ag industry. Hunter Marshall, Central Regional Ambassador, shares some of what he has learned through this program.
You can learn so many business philosophies and ideas and ways to manage things that can correlate between any type of agriculture that you're in.
While our ambassador and leadership boards are one way to showcase your leadership skills, they are not the only way to do that. There are more areas to serve on the local, parish, and regional levels also. One way to start is to ask your school leader or parish 4-H agent how to begin your leadership journey by running for a school 4-H officer position.
Hey there, I'm Eli Rogers, Louisiana 4-H State Parliamentarian from Franklin Parish. Louisiana 4-H has been the launching pad for many alumni to start their careers. Southeast Region Representatives Katie Hambryce and Eliza Foster show us what some of our alumni are up to since their 4-H days.
Terrebonne Parish native Ariel Bergeron found her spark through 4-H Healthy Living projects. Bergeron currently serves as a poultry nutritionist with Adasio USA.
I am a poultry technical manager for Adasio, where I am able to oversee not only North America accounts, but also global accounts. With this company, I could truly say that 4-H has definitely helped me in my day-to-day life and as well as to get me to my career today. 4-H has instilled in not only I as an adult, but I as a youth to always live by its motto of to make the best better.
Ariel was a member of both Louisiana Food and Fitness Board and Executive Board and was the 2010 Poultry Judging Team Champion.
If it wasn't for 4-H and competing in 4-H University, I would not honestly be where I'm at today. I am very grateful for this organization, and I'm very grateful to still be able to support such an organization.
4-H Livestock Project Area is where former White Castle 4-H member and former founder and CEO of Walk-Ons, Brandon Landry, got his start.
Once I joined 4-H and learned how it can help me as a human being as well. And so I got into pigs. Showing pigs at an early age. I was in elementary school, I remember, and it was just a great process for me throughout the whole time until I was a senior in high school, and not just the livestock portion of it, but once again teaching me leadership and still skills that I use today. And so, like I said, it was, man, I guess I'm 42 now, so that was. Yeah, sorry to say, it's over 30 years ago when I got started in it, but still remember those times.
Brandon says the relationship skills he gained in 4-H has been key to the company's success.
You know, being a true leader is also being a very good listener and understanding how to build a team. And, you know, we built our team on that walk-on mentality, you know, me being a walk-on back in the day, and understanding that, you know, team is bigger than individual. And I think those are all lessons that we learned in 4-H as well. You know, how to be a good person first and foremost, and how do you take care of people? You know, one of the sayings that we say in our company all the time is people don't care how much you know, they care how much you care. And I think that goes back to those early days as well. You know, having, you know, just knowing what we did and how to build the character in each and every one of us. And your business is a reflection of you, and vice versa, right? And you're a reflection of your business. And so those are all things that we truly believe in today, and make sure that we live it.
There are thousands more alumni across our state with similar stories. If you are one of those and want to find opportunities to give back to 4-H by volunteering, please reach out to Louisiana 4-H. You can find all the information to do that on our website, twilatv.org. Let me say on behalf of all the students who have been blessed by great volunteers, thank you so much for your time and commitment to the next generation.
Hey everyone, I'm Riley Page, Louisiana State Secretary from Livingston Parish. Each year, 4-H members enroll in project areas that allow them to explore and discover their spark. This work often leads members to compete in contests or create record books based on their areas. Our regional representatives, Briley, Peyton, Ethan, and Harper, show us how some 4-H members have found success in areas ranging from the kitchen to the sea.
The Louisiana 4-H Food Challenge provides youth with a fast-paced, exciting way to explore healthy living through a cooking competition. More than 100 youth from grades 4 through 12 met the challenge of developing unique dishes with a secret Louisiana commodity, rice. Caddo Parish walked away with the state championship and a ticket to the national championship in Dallas, Texas.
My favorite part of the Louisiana 4-H Food Challenge was working with some really great friends and coming out with a win.
My favorite part of the Louisiana 4-H Food Challenge was expressing my creativity through cooking and gaining new friends.
LSU won 2 national championships this year in women's basketball and baseball, but Louisiana 4-H can also brag about our national championships. This summer, the Louisiana 4-H Shooting Sports Program brought home the National Shooting Sports Trophy for the 3rd time. Ethan Hall competed in the archery discipline at the national competition in Nebraska.
Here I am. I've met so many great people. I've been so many different places, not with just 4-H, but other organizations. It's taken me places I never thought I'd go.
This year, Louisiana 4-H introduced a new STEM-related contest called Sea Perch Challenge.
One thing I learned from the Sea Perch competition is the engineering design process. The engineering design process helped us while building and testing out our remote-operated vehicle.
Harper Copano and her St. James teammates were the first group to win in this new event.
My favorite thing about the Sea Perch was the competition itself because I have a competitive spirit. The competition also helped me realize that I want to major in engineering at LSU.
As you can see, Louisiana 4-H has something for everyone. Each year, more than 94,000 youth are reached by Louisiana 4-H. If you're looking for a 4-H project to be a part of, contact your local 4-H agent. We will have all the information you need on our website at twilatv.org.
Hey everyone, I'm Bree Sanford, Louisiana State Historian Reporter from Lafourche Parish. Louisiana 4-H members take pride in pledging our hands to largest service, just as the 4-H pledge says. Volunteering teaches people of all ages and backgrounds gratitude, compassion, and understanding. This next story shows a glimpse into how some of our 7th and 8th grade participants put their hands to service, giving back to Louisiana communities.
4-Hers learn to develop empathy, ethics, social values, and responsibility. Participating in service learning projects across the state, 4-Hers focus on needs in their local community and see real change take place. Civic engagement is a core value of the 4-H program. Members learn to think beyond their own self-interest and be actively involved in their communities. Youth volunteers on our 7th and 8th grade educational trip volunteered at the Second Harvest Food Bank. Madeline from Lafourche Parish shares how her personal experiences made her relate to those she was serving.
Well, being able to help other families, knowing that I've also been in that situation with hurricanes, just means so much to me because I can help it go full circle and see the change that's happening and being able to make them have what they need. It just makes me feel so good to help others and volunteer.
The Brody Moe Memorial Rodeo is the greatest show on dirt. Brodeo is a rodeo hosted for children with special needs. Volunteers, young and old, have the opportunity to share the rodeo experience with children that may not otherwise get that chance.
Service learning projects allow 4-Hers to understand issues their neighbors face, learn about resources and tools to serve locally and make an impact today, tomorrow, and in the future.
During the next few years, Louisiana 4-H will be focusing on combating hunger and poverty in Louisiana. To learn more on how you can get involved in 4-H service projects, contact your local LSU Ag Center office. We will share that information on our website at twilatv.org. Still to come on TWILA, we get to know our Louisiana 4-H president a little better. Stay with us.
Thanks for staying with us here on this special edition of This Week in Louisiana Agriculture. Of course, I'm not a state officer with 4-H, but I do know someone who is. Zach Pryor, the state president. I tell you what, you guys have been doing an amazing job taking over the show. I'm so proud of you guys.
All right, well, thank you. We've had a lot of fun so far this week.
Well, I'm glad that we're getting a little bit of a break, but I also want to find out a little bit more about you, Zach. Tell me about where you go to school, what you do, and where are you from and all that?
Yes, sir. Well, I'm from Benton, Louisiana, and I go to Benton High School. I mean, I love watching sports over the weekend. You know, love watching the Tigers play on Saturday. And, I mean, that's really a lot about me.
Well, how did you get involved in 4-H in the first place? What got you started down this journey?
Well, in 4th grade, that's the first year that you can join an official 4-H club. And so I saw it on like a flyer of possible clubs I could join in elementary school, and that made me really want to join it. And so I was involved in the shooting sports program for a while, and then my parish agent, Miss Jeannie, kind of motivated me to take a look into the state side of things. So I applied to the Louisiana Set Board at the time and the Wetlands Ambassadors team, and I was very lucky to be accepted into both of those programs. And then from there, I took a step on to the Executive Board, where I was a Northwest Louisiana Regional Representative for 1 year, and then the Louisiana 4-H Vice President, and now this year, the Louisiana 4-H President.
So talk me a little bit through that journey. I mean, you mentioned how you got there, but what did you learn at each step of the way? Because obviously shooting sports is sort of a fun way to get into it,
Yes, sir.
but this definitely led to some leadership.
Yes, sir. Well, one of the big emphases in 4-H is development. And so I was always taught how to grow my leadership skills, whether it be at the local level, being local officers for my Benton High School Club, or at the regional level and the parish level with the Bossier Parish Junior Leader Clubs. I was always being presented to, given presentations about how to be a better leader, what a good leader looks like, how you serve others. And all of that eventually kind of culminated into me looking for more opportunities, because I had a lot of adults around me and a lot of friends that really saw that I had the potential to do a lot of great things at the state level, if that makes a little bit of sense. So that's kind of the steps that I took to be where I am today.
And you were are an exceptional student as well. In
Thank you.
5th grade and 8th grade, named the Student of the Year for the entire state of Louisiana.
Yes, sir.
How did 4-H play into that, or prepare you, or set you up for that kind of success?
Well, from the very start of 4-H, you're learning how to talk to adults. And then when I was in shooting sports in 4th and 5th grade, I was learning how to present myself safely and manage responsibly, my time responsibly, and all of that thing. So that kind of built into it as well. And then in the middle school and high school, or in the middle school part of it, I was learning how to delegate my time properly. Like when, because the leadership skills you learn in 4-H really leak into other aspects of life. Like I was in student council, National Junior Honor Society, stuff like that. And so the lessons I learned in 4-H translated really well into those opportunities as well.
Now, I understand you also have a love for sports. Tell me a little bit about what sports you enjoy. And in a previous take, you mentioned something about the Steelers.
Yes,
you
sir.
follow the Steelers. Man, how did you become a terrible towel holder?
Well, it's been generations of my family. Ever since Terry Bradshaw went to Louisiana Tech, my grandpa, he followed him throughout college and then eventually the pros, and then he passed that down to my dad, who passed it down to me. So we're really looking forward to see what they have to do this season. And then I'm a big basketball fan as well. I love following the Golden State Warriors.
Obviously, this is just a stepping stone to your future, to everything that's going to come up in life. What do you want to do after high school, and where do you think this 4-H journey is going to take you in life?
Well, I'm looking to actually going into the College of Agriculture at LSU, and that's another thing that 4-H provided me, was the opportunity to really expand my horizons, because before being really involved in 4-H, I never really considered that as an opportunity at the collegiate level. So I'm looking forward into majoring something to do with like health and nutritional sciences, and eventually go into like a graduate program for something medical.
Oh, wow. So med school could be in the future?
Yes, sir. Med school, physical therapy, something like that.
Wow. Well, Zach, you are really an amazing person. I'm so glad that you are leading the 4-H right now as their state president. And so with that, we still have, why am I reading this tease? You got my job right now. Zach, go ahead. You take it over.
Yes, sir. Still to come on TWILA, we take a closer look at my state officer team in a fun TWILA boost. Stay with us. As you saw earlier in the show, healthy living is a big focus in 4-H, and we believe it's not just the young people in 4-H who are getting behind this movement.
In this week's Label Lessons, LSU Ag Center dietitian Jennifer Duhon gives us some tips on some healthy choices we can all make to live a healthier lifestyle.
Hey y'all, Jennifer Duhon here, registered dietitian and area nutrition agent with the LSU Ag Center. And today we're in Livonia, Louisiana, shopping at Sopranos. So join me and let's go see what kind of labels we can find. It's National 4-H Week, and we at the LSU Ag Center want to make sure that not only in your youth, but throughout your life, you know the importance of good nutrition and health. One thing that our 4-H students know is the importance of My Plate. My Plate is going to encourage all of the food groups. But to make this a little bit easier, we want to show you some of your teens' possibly favorite snacks and some easy swaps that are going to make a healthier snack for you. All right, now we know that this is a favorite of many teens and even some adults, but something like this could cause stomach irritation, and that's due to the high seasoning. Now, a healthier swap would be something like popcorn. Popcorn is going to be lower in calories as well as high in fiber, so it's going to help keep you fuller longer, and it's going to be one of those really easy, nutritious swaps. Now, another swap we want to talk about is something like a protein supplement. Whether it be in a drink form or even in powder form, protein supplements are not going to give you all the nutrients that you need. Now, an easy swap would be something like one of these little vegetable plates, as well as pairing it with string cheese. You're going to get a lot more nutrients, including vitamins and minerals, also protein, and it's going to help, again, keep you fuller longer. Now, another staple for teens we see a lot is something like an energy drink. These are going to be loaded in caffeine as well as higher amounts of sugar. And caffeine is definitely not something that is recommended for teens, especially for growth. Now, a great healthy swap would be something like chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is going to be loaded with protein as well as vitamins and minerals that are necessary for growth. And this, again, is going to be something that keeps you fueled for the day. We hope that you take these swaps, and next time you're looking for a healthy snack, you have some great ideas.
To see more tips like this, we have a playlist on our YouTube channel of label lessons, and it will continue to grow as we add new topics in the coming weeks. If you have seen a label you do not understand or would like some clarity on it, please send it our way on our website, twilatv.org. We'll try to tackle it in a future segment.
You know, this has been a lot of fun, but Zach, I feel like our viewers just got to know you a little better, but they haven't really gotten to know us that well.
That's right. So I have an idea. How about we each answer a few simple questions like what's our favorite color and our favorite holidays in this week's TWILA Boost.
Would you rather 4-H camp or 4-H university? 1000% 4-H camp. 4-H camp is so much fun. Yes, 4-HU is fun, but 4-H camp, I don't know, you're with little kids. At least for me, I was a counselor and a camper. I don't know, it's just something about it. Something about being there all week, having to make your bed every day. The competitions are definitely fun, so 4-H camp 100%.
But I'd have to go to 4-H University just because every time I go to LSU's campus, I fall a little bit more in love with it.
Definitely 4-H University because it's hosted at LSU.
Why did you want to be a 4-H officer? I wanted to be a 4-H officer because 4-H has been a huge part of my life, and I want to share that with others.
If you were a superhero, what powers would you have? I'm a big Spider-Man guy, so I think I would be influenced by that.
What would a cow sound like if they could talk? Move over.
If you could be any type of farm animal, what would you be and why? I would be a cow. I love cows. Cows are my favorite animal.
What agent or volunteer has had the biggest impact on your life? My agent, Miss Michaela, has definitely had the biggest impact. She's always there for me.
Miss Bethany Corona from Richland Parish is the reason why I'm here today. She showed me the state aspect of 4-H.
Miss Jeannie Sankovich, she saw me at a very young age. She knew that I could do potentially great things in 4-H, and I really owe my 4-H career to her. Okay, so maybe that was a little more than our favorite color, but we hope you enjoyed that TWILA Boost. We've certainly enjoyed bringing you this special edition of TWILA.
We've had a great time celebrating and showing you our love for 4-H during National 4-H Week. Hopefully you've learned about a new opportunity for you to get involved in. If you did see a program that could ignite your passion for 4-H, contact your local 4-H agent at the LSU Ag Center and ask how you can get involved in the largest youth development program in the world.
Avery and Kristen will be back in the studio next week with a new episode of TWILA. Until then, you can find all of our stories online at twilatv.org and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can also find all of these stories on our YouTube channel. Make sure to smash that like button and ring that bell so you know when we put new content out.
For all of us here at Louisiana 4-H and TWILA, thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again right here next week.